Let's talk expectations and how the patient is feeling. Welcome to JIP Inspiration Moment for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. I'm Anika S. Madison, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you find something that makes a great difference on your caregiving journey. So, before we talked about how the patient is feeling, what to expect for 2025 as we continue on planning for this year. And so let's just jump right into it. You want to have some check-ins with the patient. So maybe that can be weekly, monthly, whatever the patient is comfortable with. And just check in with them to see how they're doing, how they're feeling about things that are new this year, upcoming procedures. And what you want to do is have your resource and in place when you're having this conversation. And there should be a section for questions and answers. And just let them know that you're writing this down because you want to make things as easy as possible. This is not an easy journey, but if you can make things easier, take that opportunity, because the patient might feel a little uneasy watching you write this stuff down, but you're just doing it to make things easier on this part of the journey, especially when it comes to these medical appointments and hospital visits. And so just have the information written down, have your own questions, have responses to the questions that you're asking them, and then have a round table with the primary care physician. And if you can get a round table with the specialists that are going to be performing some of these procedures, have a round table with them. Have those questions and answers there. If the patient is able to communicate, let the patient lead the conversation, and then you can be there to go over things that the patient may have missed. And you'll be at the ready because you'll have all that information written down based on your prior conversation. Now, if the patient is unable to communicate, if you have an opportunity to be there to see the decline happening, what you want to do is pay attention to reactions. That made all the difference for me. So when my dad wasn't able to communicate, I paid attention to his reactions, and that let me know, proceed with caution, move forward, maybe don't go there, he's feeling uneasy, or he's okay with what's going on. Really pay attention to that, because that can make all the difference, especially if they get to the point where they cannot communicate. That way, even if they can't say it, you can say it for them, because you can recognize their reactions. That is a tip that I definitely think would make a huge difference. And be honest about everything. The honesty is going to make the difference. So paying attention to reactions, making sure that you're asking and answering the questions based on what the patient really needs, and getting the information that you really need from the medical professionals, and being honest, all those things will make a difference. And you want to record everything, so that way it just makes things easier. It really, really does. And also, if you can, do this for yourself as well. I know that you feel like maybe you may not have enough time, but if you have your own procedures and things coming up, have your own resource and do this for yourself. Because I can tell you personally, it not only makes a difference on the caregiving journey, but it makes a difference in yours. Thank you so much for watching, and caregivers, remember, if you're doing your best, you're doing great, and if you need more help, go ahead and check out my book, Step-by-Step Caregiver's Guide for Medical Appointments and Hospital Visits, now available on Amazon. You can go to my link tree and go ahead and get that information. And I also have Speak to Your Glue, also available on Amazon, and that can help you get unstuck from and keeping yourself away from beneficial actions, is what that book is about. So I have these resources for you, and I really, really hope that they make a difference. Like, tag, share. If you know a caregiver that needs this information, please share this information with them, because I want to reach as many people as I can with these gifts, with these tips that really made a difference on my own journey. Have a wonderfully blessed day, and caregivers, remember your passions. And I always wish you great success on your journey into your passions. You take care.